Hi everyone. So I've been doing these videos since 2016. That's when we started California, Chris. And I've met lots and lots of you in that time period, which is great. And I love meeting you. It's absolutely brilliant. But one of the number one questions, the number one thing that often we discuss or gets asked of me when we're in there is, have you got a California? That's the question I probably get asked most than everything else. And I always say, no, I haven't, but what a good thing is I get to borrow one whenever I want. That's what I say, which sounds great. And, you know, it has its perks sometimes, it's in there as well, but it's not ideal, I'll be perfectly honest with you, because when you want to go away, it takes a lot of prep time and other things like that. So anybody that we're meeting after today, after this video that we've seen from on there, who asked me the same question, do you have one? The answer now is yes, because this is my 6.1 California Beach. So today I'm going to talk you through it, show you what we've got on the vehicle that's in here as well, some extras I've already put on there, and then we're going to do this as a bit of a series. So we're going to take you through the journey because there's extra things I'm going to put on this vehicle, some accessories and things as well we're going to talk about. So we're going to do some videos of that as well. So obviously if you don't subscribe already, subscribe, because if you want to see more content like this, we will do as well. So what vehicle is it to start with? It's a T6.1. This is probably one of the very last ones that came off the production line. So this is our family car, our home car. You know, recently I posted a video showing my multivan, which is my company vehicle that I have. So this is what we have at home. We just have two cars in the family. So two big cars now, but more about that later on. So obviously this is our family vehicle that we have back at home as well. So this is a T6.1 Beach. And it's the camping version, which is the important one. So obviously I've got things like the awning on the side of it on here, the electrical hookup. So let's have a quick look around first and go from on here. So first things off, obviously it's in Indian grey. Love this colour, I think it's really, really nice. One of the reasons why we chose it. Obviously because there's not a huge amount of stock left, didn't have a great deal of a choice, but obviously Indian grey is great, I love it. So we've got the 17-inch Davenport alloys, they're standard with the 6.1 Beach. We'll show you inside in a minute. Things like the awning on the side is standard, that's on there as well. Coming round to the back, obviously we've got the beach. It's on the side, that's there. Coming round to the back of the vehicle on here. Normal setup on the back. We've got our normal camping gas thing because we've got our pull-out stove that's in the side there. Moving around to the side, we've got our electrical hookup on the side as well, which goes in there for the leisure battery and to give us our sockets on the inside of the vehicle that's there as well. And then obviously on this side of the vehicle we've still got our awning rail on the side which you can plug things into as well. So factory options on this vehicle, it actually only has two, and one of them is the paint colour that's on here, and the other option which it has is a removable tow bar which is down at the back of the vehicle that's on there as well. Quite a handy thing for me for the tow bar. I don't tow anything specifically at the moment, but obviously just a nice thing to have that's in there. But those are the only two options which it actually had on there. But you will notice I have got privacy glass that's on here. Well, this is actually a tint that's got fitted the other day that was on the vehicle because it came obviously with just normal glass windows that was in there, and it was just something I wanted to add to the vehicle. So and that's quite important because I'm going to be talking about some of the things that we add to vehicles if your vehicle, the one you've got, hasn't got, because obviously you can't order this vehicle anymore now. The 6.1 has finished production. It's only what we've got left in stock. If you want one, you need to take one that we've already got that's built. But there might be things you want to add to it, which is what was in my case on here. Where would I have wanted one with the privacy glass on there from the factory? Yes, that would have been ideal if it had that on there to start with, but there wasn't any with the configuration that I wanted. But I knew that was something I could have fitted later. And I've done that and had that fitted, and I think that's made quite a big difference to the way that the vehicle looks going down the side of the vehicle. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is that a good thing to add? So let's check out the rear of the vehicle first. So we've not covered a beach for a little while that's in this. This is the standard setup. So this is the two-seat bench. You'll notice it's exactly the same two-seat bench that's in the Ocean that's here as well, and this was what actually forms the bed. We have done videos on the bed and how it all works. It's in there as well. So this seat is no different. You pull the seat out, the back goes down, and then obviously that creates a bed, which I'll show you in a minute, which is the whole back section that's on here as well. So a huge bed in the beach downstairs. One of the reasons why I was particularly interested was the beach that I wanted, because this suited our needs as a family better for us, because it gave us that extra space, not having the cupboards and things at the side there. But we'll show you what we have got instead. And I'll give you some ideas of some of the things I'm looking at buying, which will help with extra storage and things that we're going to get for the vehicle as well. I'll put the bed down in a minute, let you have a look, but if we jump in quickly, so we've got our pull-out hob, so this pulls up and comes forward. It's on here. I've not even taken the sticky stuff off yet, because we're actually, next weekend is our first weekend away when we're going in it. So obviously in here we've got our cooker hob, a bit of a prep area, and obviously if any water folds down nice and easy, that clips back into the side of the vehicle, and obviously you've got a rail on there so you can hook things on, and then moving the gas bottle full, that lives under here. We're going to do a separate video on the gas installation, so we're going to do a little video maybe every month or something like that, just like a bit of a recap, go, oh, now we've got this and that, and we've got this for the vehicle, and we fitted this. So hopefully that's something you might want to see, so we'll do that. Got our plug socket here on the side. We showed you the plug socket around the back, and that's for our 240 volt hookup, and conveniently placed as well obviously is the 12 volt supply socket, because I am going to be getting a cool box, and that's generally where the cool box will live. That's something I'm looking into at the moment, doing lots of research, which is nice, because I've got a cool box at the moment, but it doesn't quite fit that space. Obviously, as I said, we've got plenty of storage, so this obviously falls part of the bed, that flicks up from on here, and then this gives you lots of storage. Now you have to excuse me, I have got some things in here. These aren't going to be in here permanently, but we just started putting a few things in there. So I've got my spare cooker, water containers, some cups and other bits in there, but huge amount of space in there, because it's not just this, it also goes into the door card. That folds back over. We've got our seat underneath here, so as always with these, again, nothing really, haven't put anything in here as yet. So we've got our covers for the front windscreen that's in there, and things like pegs, etc. That's in there, but huge amount of space that's in here. So we'll go and have a look in the back as well. What I like about the Beach is that you can pretty much sit wherever you like that's in here. So obviously if you've got this seating configuration as we have here, and those two seats are moved around, we can all just like lounge out in the back of it. It's like a big lounge area, which is one of the appeals that I had for this particular vehicle.